What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Killertone, Texas. Today, I've got Mesa Boogie's brand new version of the 2-channel dual rectifier. Sort of an amalgamation of all the 2-channel dual recs that came before it, and it's just brought up to today's modern production standard. But hey, we'll talk about details later. Let's listen to it now. So that was it in a mix. That was the red channel with the vacuum tube rectifier going. For the first 2/3 of the song, there was no boost. And then for the last third, you saw the graphic pop up there of the MXR Custom Modified Badass Overdrive that I hit the amp with. So you heard it in a mix with a boost as well. I'm always going to boost a rectifier. You know this. It's just going to happen. I love the way they sound boosted. That is my jam. We're going to do another boost section coming up here. But let's talk about some recording details. So it's my trusty Randall 412 Cab loaded with V30s. Got an SM57 and a 421. They're blended to taste and sent to the mix. There's no EQ or processing on the tones. The SM57 is going into a V1290 Mic Pre by Audioscape. And the 421 is going into a Ruper Neve Designs 5211 Mic Pre. We're going to run the gamut of the amp today. We're going to do clean tones. We're going to do red channel, orange channel. We're going to go through the bold and spongy and the rectifier settings and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of the bold and spongy, they have been moved to the front of the amp. So now the bold and spongy are on the actual power switch. So in the center, the switch is off, and then in up position, it's bold, down position, it's spongy, and then you got standby right here. So that's cool. It used to be on the back, the little rocker switch, it used to be in the back, now it's on the front of the amp, so that's an update in the design. Let's go through the different rectifier and bold and spongy settings on both channels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the same riff on each channel, and we'll cycle through the different rectifiers and the bold and spongy. I've got a Zool in the loop of this amp. It's a serial loop, so it works killer with gates. It's keeping everything nice and quiet. First up, we've got the red channel with the solid state rectifier and the bold setting. Next up, we've got the red channel with the vacuum tube rectifier and the bold setting. Next up, we've got the red channel with the solid state rectifier and the spongy setting. And lastly, for the red channel, we've got the vacuum tube rectifier and the spongy setting. All right, now we're on the orange channel. It's set to modern. We got the solid state rectifier and the bold setting. All right, orange channel, tube rectifier, bold setting. All right, now we've got the orange channel with the solid state rectifier and the spongy setting. And lastly, for the orange channel, we've got the vacuum tube rectifier and the Spongy setting. Man, can we talk about how this thing looks? I think they nailed the aesthetic. It's just killer. The Tolex is awesome. It's not the same as back in the day, but it still looks great. You got a chrome chassis, which that used to be a custom order, so now it's just standard dress, which is rad. You've got the black diamond faceplate, black knobs. It just looks badass. And now the loop is serial, which is awesome. You heard it in those clips where I was doing the rectification and the bold and spongy. It was on the entire time, and no tone loss whatsoever. Works killer with a gate. Awesome. Big shout out and huge thanks to the guys at Mesa Boogie for sending this out to me and let me have a whack at it before anybody else. Super cool. I feel honored and humbled, so thank you very much. And lastly, thank you guys for watching the videos. This was a blast to make. We'll see you on the next one.